We are moving on to our mini cycle, which is 3 Thursdays in our 3 weeks festival, which constitute a little mini festival of a theme. This time it is a double theme because we're going to do piano concertos by Beethoven, number 3, 4, and 5, and we're going to repeat 3 very wonderful ballet music without dancer, of course, which we've done 11 or 12 years ago.
That's right.
And I loved it so much. I wanted our public to hear it again. Again, it will be a departure from strictly symphonic or very heavy, depressing music, you know. So we are going to present this mini fest of Beethoven concertos coupled with 3 ballets. In the choice of ballet and composers, I've decided to actually present Beethoven sandwiched between works of the same composer. So we have Copland and Beethoven on the first Thursday, and we're going to start with Quiet City by Copland, which is a magnificent atmospheric piece. I wonder if he thought about New York at night time.
I think the piece depicts a large city that's bustling during the day and quiet at night.
Yeah, so it was New York, but not today, because it's never quiet.
No.
just the hum of all the air conditioners and all the fans and all the places which are working 24 hours a day, and the subway.
That's right.
That's not quiet. However, perhaps
in the 40s.
Yeah, in his neighborhood.
That's right. And there are solo parts on the Quiet City for English horn and trumpet. A very interesting but beautiful pairing.
I know. And luckily for us, we have outstanding musicians who will be playing those parts. Regine Russell and Terry Eberson. I'm so much looking forward to hearing them playing this part.
It'll be a beautiful way to start, and you've so often contrasted the given theme, be it symphonies by a particular composer, in this case ballets, with diverse styles and composers, and this will be a beautiful pairing with Quiet City by Copland, and then the 3rd piano concerto of Beethoven
in C minor, right.
And then Copland's Fanfare for the Common Man.
And the complete Billy the Kid ballet.
Fantastic. Yeah.
I already have one happy customer for that program.
Well, Copland had a wonderful way. I think we could easily say he's the most prominent American composer of ballets, with Rodeo and Appalachian Spring and Billy the Kid, to name some of the best known.
Right.
And great. The other thing that's so interesting about Copland, you mentioned New York, which is where he was born, but he still had this gift of conjuring images, especially of the West. And of the great American spaces.
Open spaces, right.
Yeah.
Yes. There is a description, his own description, how he thought for a long time how to create sounds which would be appropriate for open spaces. And he created them by omitting some of the notes in a chord. So creating emptiness.
Mm-hmm.
So they would be low and high, like a 1 and a third, separated by 2, 3 octaves, but no fifth.
Right.
And that creates this openness.
Clean, open sound.
Right. Yeah.
That's very true. And it's interesting that some of these sounds that he has in Rodeo or Billy the Kid have been emulated by many composers, especially in film and television.
Right.
And so although these were original sonic ideas for Copland.
Yeah, one of them is Tin Whistle. You know?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they've been imitated by many others to sound Copland-esque.
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah.
And then there is my favorite scene is of the gunshots.
I know. I remember the big shots in the gun battle.
Yes.
That's very American too, unfortunately.
Yeah. Well, it was history, you know.
Absolutely.
So that is our Thursday night program. Very interesting, very exciting, and rather unusual.
And with 3 soloists for the price of 1.
Absolutely.
Because, of course, our opening night pianist Lilya Zilberstein will be back.
Right.
Playing the Beethoven.
Right. That is something which we like to do in our music festival. That is to keep our famous soloists for more than one appearance, because it makes them feel more at home, meet more people, and it gives opportunity to our listeners to hear them twice in different works. So she will play Brahms in one concert and then Beethoven in the other.
Mm-hmm.